Okay, everybody, guess what? We're gonna try something new today, and I'm actually afraid. So take a look at this. Do you know what this is? Let me show you what this is. This is an entire box of this. So I got an extra one to smoke and a box to age if we like this as much as I hope we will. This is a 9x90 April Fool's Asylum. So come along with me and let's see what this smokes like. Okay, folks, today we're going to be recording a video about the Asylum cigars, in particular the April Fool's 9x90 gauge 22 edition. This is Simply Being Shipley Cigar and Pipe, or your unconventional guide to cigar and pipe culture, a real channel for real enthusiasts. We look forward to sharing this cigar experience with you. Now, the manufacturer is CLE. It is a manifestation of the owner, Christian Louis. I can't say this last name, Irora. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. A native of the cigar industry. The company was founded in 2011. I believe he had just left Camacho when Camacho was bought by Davidoff, if I remember correctly. Now, these guys, they make a lot of really big cigars, 7x70, 8x80s. This thing is just a beast. This is the craziest cigar that they have made. It is the 9x90. It started out as a joke advertisement back in 2021 to try to create some publicity for the company. But people started demanding that they make this cigar, so they did. And now this is the 22 version, the year 22 version of this cigar. It's the second release of this particular line, and it's very limited, so you can only get it around this time of the year. I couldn't pass this opportunity up. Now, it only comes in one size, and it is $40. I'm sorry, $41. And like we said before, it's a 9x90. It is a Puro. It's completely Honduran, the wrapper, the binder, and the filler. Now, this cigar is exceptionally well made. It's very smooth, leathery wrapper. Even the filler packing was just perfect on the draw. It let just the right amount of air through. And in holding the cigar, there's just enough squishiness to it to give you that pleasant feeling on your fingertips. The only complaint that I have about the cigar through the entire smoking experience, and you'll see this probably in the video that we're getting to on the next slide, is the fact that because it takes so long to smoke, after about 2 hours, that cap starts to unravel a bit. And that's the only thing, but it's unavoidable because any cigar that you're smoking for that long is going to absorb enough moisture that that's going to happen. Now, crazy things. First of all, the wrapper on this is one giant leaf, which when you look at the size of this thing, heck, a 9x90, from what I understand, holds as much tobacco as two 7x70s. So it's a beast, and to have just one huge wrapper, one leaf for the wrapper is amazing, especially as flawless as the wrapper was. Let's get into the smoking video. Okay, everybody. So today I'm actually going to do two videos. Some of this footage is going to go over to my motorcycle channel. Some is going to go over to my cigar review channel. Just in case things look a little bit weird. So here's what we got. We're outside on my patio enjoying a nice breeze before the heat hits down here in Texas. It's getting to about 104 every day as a minimum, all the way up to 107 with heat indexes all the way up into 110, 112 degrees. So it's crazy time to ride right now, and it's just not an option to be out on a motorcycle. So we're going to do a little bit of talking about Harley, and that stuff is going to go into the video that's going over on the Harley channel, on my motorcycle review channel. And we're going to be discussing on the cigar channel this bad boy right here, which is a huge cigar. This is the Asylum 13. I'm sorry, not the Asylum 13. The Asylum April Fools. It's a 9-inch long, 90 gauge, and it smells really good. Now, I have had one Asylum 13, which was, I believe, the 7x70. And I thought it was going to be a gimmick cigar, something that was just for fun and was actually going to taste crappy. But it wasn't. It was incredibly good. Very, very good smoke. So now I'm excited to try this. It's the biggest cigar I've ever even come across. So let's light this up, and then we'll break out into the two separate videos. This is kind of crazy here, but let's see what happens. Okay. Incredibly clear draw, super easy to draw. Some earthy, chocolatey notes. It's going to be a big one to light. It's toasted up real good. I probably need like a 16 flame lighter. The wind is not my friend right now. We'll go with this for a moment and then touch it up. Very, very good. Like a light milk chocolate. A slight bit of nuttiness. Just maybe like a cashew type. It's real light, and yeah, tastes good. A lot of earth. We'll puff on this a few minutes and make sure it's going good. Man, the cut on this is almost the size of the regular cigars that I like. That's Jim, I'd probably say that that's like a 54 gauge cut in there. Even on the Retro Hell, it's incredibly light, cool smoke by the time it gets to the end of this. And it's very flavorful. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I'm extremely happy I got that box while they were still available, because it's a very limited run. Once I was turned on that these even existed, most shops had sold out of it completely. Here's what the burn's looking like right from the start. Remember, it's a little hard to light, so I'll even that up just a little bit, and then I expect it'll be pretty good to go after that. I know that with this size of a cigar, we're gonna need touch-ups every now and then, but I don't expect it to be a chore. Yep. Okay. Very good. Hang on one second. Mom's making cinnamon rolls? Awesome. Cool, baby. I'll be in a little bit. The wife is making cinnamon rolls. Okay, so. Okay, guys. So we are 40 minutes. That's 40 minutes in, and this is how much we have smoked. Now, I have been talking a lot during that time frame, but this is really good. Man, it tastes fabulous. It's performing well. The burn's good so far, even though it's only a little bit in. But it's been 40 minutes, and it's burning really even. The taste is good. I've got some changes. Some more vanilla's coming in already. Very, very happy with this so far. But this makes me afraid that it's going to take me 9 hours to smoke. So let's get on with it. You know, another reason to smoke these on a regular basis is that if anybody ever tries to mug you or attack you, you have a weapon while you're smoking your cigar. Okay, guys, we are now into this 1 hour, and we made a lot of progress in the last 20 minutes. So let's see how long this bad boy is going to take. An hour and 15 minutes, and the ash has finally fallen off. For those of you that really put a lot of weight into the ash, it was incredibly long, and because of how thick it was heavy, the wind's blowing, and it still stayed on for an hour and 15 minutes, and was maybe 30% of the cigar. So very, very good ash for those of you that ash is important to. Well, guys, here we are about the halfway point, 2 hours in. Still extremely good. No nicotine rush, no buzz, no nausea. All the things you're afraid is going to happen with a cigar this size, not at all. Sit back, relax, enjoy one of these bad boys if you get an opportunity. I really think you're going to love it because I do. And I'm very, very happy that I was able to get a whole box of these, which is 5 cigars. A box, 5 cigars. But they're going to be awesome. Okay, guys, I told you I'd give you an idea of what my wife's got going on here in the garden. So let's start over on this end. What are those things over there at the end?
That's a pumpkin, and then there's a peony bush that's dying.
And this monster here?
Watermelon. It's a black diamond watermelon.
Black diamond watermelons. Guys, Google that. They're pretty neat, incredible. And you can see some starting to come in over here.
The biggest one is underneath that towel over there.
Oh. And what makes it a black diamond?
It has black skin on the outside of it.
Okay, so that green's going to turn black.
As it ripens.
Okay, what do we got going on over here?
A hodgepodge of flowers, because when our greenhouse fell over, kind of got everything mixed up. So this is hoppy red dye. You can use it to make popcorn, to make dye. It's just really pretty. I have no idea what those flowers are called.
Okay.
But these are all just flowers, and then sunflowers I'm letting go to seed, and then corn.
And then corn. How big is this corn going to get?
I've never grown corn before, so I don't know, but we'll see. It's a gym variety, so it's meant for backyard gardens, so I imagine not that big. And then there's also pumpkin and okra in there.
Okay, and what did you have in the front here?
Dwarf sunflowers, some filler flowers, and peas, but our dogs keep eating all the peas off the plant as they grow.
And then back there?
There's some blueberry and raspberry bushes back there.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's do a cigar check. We are at 2.5 hours. Here we go. We're getting ready to the point where we're going to have to take the band off. Again, you can see the ash is super consistent. For those that like having a big ash on a cigar, that's an indicator of quality. Normally the ash in the middle of the cigar is the weakest, and it's doing really good. So let's keep going. Okay, guys, this is what I have left. The final third. And I am starting to get a pretty good buzz going on. So I think it's time for me to stop. I'm a little disappointed I couldn't get all the way through it, but I know my limitations. I love this cigar. I'm going to highly enjoy the others that I have. But for today, I'm throwing in the towel, and I'm admitting that the cigar has won. And I'll get you back over to the review in just a moment. I really appreciate you tuning in for this video, and let's get on with the presentation. Afterwards, I'll see you on the next video. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, as we went over in the video, before the light, the cold draw was very smooth. It was earthy, had some chocolatey taste, and a little bit of nutty cashew, nutty flavor, very, very sweet nut. As you saw in the video, the main flavors that I got started right away with the chocolate, the earth, the cashew, and then it started to build vanilla as you got deeper into the cigar. The final third of the cigar, coffee comes in, and it does get a little bit stronger. Now the burn is very consistent. considering the size and the gauge of this cigar. I did have to do a couple touch-ups, but I was surprised at how few I actually had to do. I'm super impressed with the cigar. The flavors, construction, overall experience were nearly perfect. For what I expected to be a gag cigar, this was definitely impressive. I recommend you try this. I give the build a 9, the draw a 9, the flavor an 8, the smoothness a finish. Well, I can't tell you because I couldn't finish it. And the consistency is an 8. Is this worthy of being purchased as a box? Yes, I did, and I don't regret that decision. Thank you for watching another review, and we'll see you on the next video. Please like and subscribe. Thank y'all.